Shir Ma'alot, Esaynai El Harim, Me'ayin Yavo Ezri, Ezri Me'im Adonai, Ose Shemayim Va'aretz, Al Yiten Lamot Raglecha, Al Yenum Shomrecha, Hine Lo Yenu V'Lo Yishan, Shomer Yisrael, Adonai Shomrecha, Adonai Tzich Al Yad Yeminecha, Imam HaShemesh Lo Yakeka, V'Yareich Balayla, Adonai Yishmorcha Mikol Ra, Yishmor et Nafshecha, Adonai Yishmor et Tzedcha V'Oecha, Me'atav Yad Olam. I lift my eyes to the mountains. What is the source of my help? The source of my help is the Lord, creator of heaven and earth. He will not let you falter. Your guardian does not slumber. He's at your right hand to protect you. Lord will guard you from all harm, will preserve your soul, will guide you going and coming from this time forth and forever. Harofeli shavurei lev, mechabesh latzvotam. The Lord heals the brokenhearted, binds up their wounds. Almighty God, Master of mercy, whose compassion endures forever, let neither death nor sorrow rule over us. Grant comfort, strength, and consolation to those who mourn Irma Pappenheim. As it is written, the Lord shall be your enduring light. Days of your mourning shall come to an end. Jim, I'll ask you now, please, to come forward to assist in the uncovering of the monument. Just pull it, go behind it, just yank on the cord behind. Just pull it and just lift it over, okay? Okay, but just, you can give it a tug. Just grab the cloth and just pull it. There's no, you can take the cloth from the bottom and just give it a tug. You can, yeah, it's fine. And put it behind. Just lift it over the top. You can take it off altogether. Yeah, and drop it behind. Perfect. Okay, thank you. In the name of Irma Pappenheim, Yehudit Bat Avraham Rachel Chaya, this monument is consecrated as an everlasting token of love and respect. Jim and family and friends, those of you here, those who are watching on the stream, one of the many aspects of Irma that I and so many others remember is her laugh. She had a great laugh, and I see the nods here that you were agreeing. And it was very encouraging, and beautiful smile, great wisdom. Boy, was she smart. I know for a fact, and from my own experience, that she had two highly intelligent parents, the late Rabbi Albert and Rhoda Pappenheim. Rabbi Pappenheim, my mentor, was brilliant and unassuming, but brilliant. And I didn't know her as well, but Irma's mother, Rhoda, was, I'm told, a brilliant student. And one of her classmates, who was a congregant of mine, said that she was absolutely brilliant, top of her class, struggled later in life with health issues, but Irma inherited wisdom from her parents, a good sense of life, what we call in Hebrew seichel, good common sense, and a deep sense of understanding. And Irma kind of let you know how she felt. And if you did something that she appreciated, she was very quick to commend, to acknowledge, to thank you for what you had done. She also could be critical. And I was fortunate because the criticism was almost never directed to me, but it was often directed to the synagogue. So I was able to say it's not my fault. But invariably, she was right. And I learned a lot from her, just as I learned from her dad of blessed memory. I learned from Irma as well, because she had a good understanding. And she could give you that perspective, as I say, from 30,000 feet, like from a bit of a distance. She wasn't a regular shul goer, but when she would come, she could see things that we may have overlooked, things that were not being done that should have been done, things that we were doing that we could do better, and always there for you. Remember, I'm going to share something now that I have never, ever told another human being. And it just occurs to me now, I remembered as I was approaching the cemetery today. Since we've come twice for this occasion, I've had time to, 2 trips to think about Irma. And by the way, for Irma, it will be worth coming 10 times, so that's not a problem. But it occurred to me that, I really had a very nice relationship with her father, with the late Rabbi Pappenheim, Rabbi Albert Pappenheim, alav shalom. And but I only was with him for 2.5 years before he passed away. He became ill in my first year at Beth David, and already got ill in 1982, and passed away at the beginning of '84. But we became close in that short period of time. And Irma shared with me at the time of Rabbi Pappenheim's passing that her dad felt that I was the son he never had. And I never shared that, but it really touched me deeply, because it, in a sense, would make Irma a sister. And in an indirect sense, but in a real sense. So I felt that connection to her as I did to her father of blessed memory. So all of these things and so many more come to mind under this beautiful sunshine, a really beautiful day. We know there aren't going to be that many more beautiful days before the harshness of mid-fall and winter approach us. But today is a beautiful day, giving us an inspiration to reflect on truly beautiful memories of a good neshama. When we met a few weeks ago, and I did talk about how Irma impressed in her work at the courthouse, but whatever she did, I know that in early years she worked at Sears, and I had a couple of friends who worked with her and loved her. And then she came to the professional love of her life, the courthouse, dealing with lots of people, and she was so good at what she did. But she was good at being a human being, good at being a person, good at being a friend, good at being a partner, good at being a daughter, just good at whatever she did. And we've just begun a new year in the Hebrew calendar, and we say to each other at the beginning of the year, Shana Tova, we wish people not a happy year because we can't predict happiness. We can't control happiness. But we wish people a good year because we can control goodness. We can always be good. Irma was always good. And that goodness will live on in her name for a long time to come. May her soul be forever bound up in the bond of everlasting life. במעלות קדושים ותוארים כזרע כי המזהירים את נשמת יהודית רבקה בת הרב אברהם ורחל שהלכה לעולמה בגן עדן תהא מנוחתה. אנו בעל רחמים הסתרע בסתר כנפיך לעולמים וצרור בצרור החיים את נשמתה. אדוני הוא נחלתה ותנוח בשלום המשכבה ונאמר אמן. God exalted, full of compassion, grant perfect peace beneath your sheltering presence among the holy and pure, to the soul of Irma Pappenheim, who has gone to her eternal home. Master of mercy, we beseech you, remember all the worthy and righteous deeds that Irma performed in the land of the living. May her soul be bound up in the bond of life. The Lord is her portion. May she forever rest in peace. Let us say, Amen. I will now say the Kaddish. Anyone who wants to join with me, please do so. Yid Gadal, V'yid Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, B'yalma, Divra, Chirute, B'yamlich Malchute, B'chaye Echon, V'yom Echon, V'chaye D'chol Beit Yisrael, B'agala, U'vizman Kariv, V'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah, Mevorach, Le'olam, Le'olmei, Amaya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei l'kudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen Yehi shalom rabba min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom b'imramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the new year that has just begun be a time of comfort and healing, and may we have occasion to gather for better times in the months and in the years ahead. Let's meet at happy occasions at Simchas.